Hey guys, this is Dave from buypoemod.com. I'll be talking about the top PC games of 2010 and 2011. So stay tuned to these games. You definitely want to try them out. The PvP, the fighting is going to be better. There'll be better graphics just because everyone's PCs are getting upgraded. You got like 6 to 8 gigabytes of RAM. Prove me wrong. You got better graphics cards. You got 1 gigabyte of RAM in your graphics cards now, and you probably got over 2 terabytes of hard drive space. So, and the processors, you got the i4. It's kind of hard to tell which processor is the best now, just because they're not sticking on the gigahertz. And even if you have a 3.0 gigahertz, it might not be as good as a 2.4 gigahertz. That's using a different type of cooled chip made by Intel. Who knows? Sorry for advertising Intel. They might not be that good compared to AMD, but whatever. All right, so this time, the top PC games that I want to focus on in this video is Guild Wars 2, the second installment to the successfully massive multiplayer online game franchise. This time, they plan on creating a more developed storyline and improved PvP tournaments. So expect to see the same payment system and the same and not that subscriber based system that you see in like World of Warcraft. Whose idea was that anyways, right? So I just want to say you guys should try this game out. I'm going to say the die-hard fans are definitely going to play it. But let me know how it goes. I didn't get into Guild Wars 1, but I hear Guild Wars 2 is going to be even better. And it's one of those things where I wish I got into that game, but it was too late to play that MMO game because everyone had their level 100s running around, and if you step out the door you get like hacked in the neck or whatever. Alright, so Star Wars, The Old Republic. Everyone loves those Star Wars games, just running around with that lightsaber trying to kill Darth Vader. But this is a massive multiplayer online game, so you're gonna have other people running around with you. I always like those Star Wars movies. The last one especially, the Clone Wars, I believe. Not the animation one, but the actual one with real people. So these types of fantasy MMO games are extremely enjoyable. Expect to see drastic improvements in their gameplay due to higher spending limits and private investment in the game. I really want to try this game out just because I'm into the Star Wars movies. I always want to be a Jedi, you know, fight against the bad guys, or you know, dark side sometimes, whatever. No, seriously. But anyways, the next game I want to talk about is LEGO Universe. That's right, a LEGO MMO RPG game. It's a huge, massive multiplayer game where you take your physical Legos and you put them in the game. Literally, you put your Legos in the screen and you start moving them around with a high-tech device. Really, it's an online PC game where you'll have a lot of Lego warriors that are fighting around. You're gonna be a Lego man. You get in huge battles. It's a cool game, especially if you like Legos when you're playing. Now you get to actually be the Lego. Not sure how that's gonna work out, but it looks interesting. So it's building Legos virtual style and lots of MMO fighting with Legos. All right, so moving on, I'm gonna talk about Final Fantasy XIV. I love the Final Fantasy VII game. That was for the PS2, but this is for the PC. I'm pretty sure it's going to come out for some of the console games just because Enix is very good at developing games for multiple systems. In this massive multiplayer game, you'll be in the world of Euroza, and it's going to be a lot more different than the repetitive world of Vana'diel. I don't even know how to say that. Their names are different. Just because it's a fantasy game, you got fantasy words. Why don't they stick to normal words? Anyways. Okay, so you'll be running around in this massive multiplayer game. It's a lot more expansive. There'll be different missions, different creatures, and of course better graphics. And you're always gonna be flying in those worlds where you're like, what the heck is that thing going around in circles? Or where the hell am I? But the game is awesome. You wonder who are the people that are trying to create these kind of games, because they've got really fantasies, and they're probably adults too, because, or maybe little kids designing the game, because whose fantasy could be that crazy to create such a crazy game? Alright, anyways, so I'm going to be talking about the next game that you want to check out. It's called Jumpgate Evolution. I'm spending way too much time on this video. So this is a new game. I've never tried it out. It's created by NetDevil. It's similar to EVE Online if you played it. It's the one problem about EVE Online is like it has those long time tickers that you can't upgrade or you can't move on to the next level until a certain amount of time drains out, which is really frustrating if you want to become the best in a few days. But that's just me. Personally, I think I might try this out if they don't stick to the EVE Online way, but the other problem about EVE Online is it's subscription based. We're not really sure what Jumpgate Evolution is going to be. But last but not least, I want to talk about World of Warcraft Cataclysm. Yes, that's right. It's another World of Warcraft game that's going to be added to the World of Warcraft series. How many are there now? Anyways, like, you've got World of Warcraft, you got expansion 1, 2, whatever. 3, it takes you back into the lands of Azeroth, where you'll be fighting in new and exotic lands, better PvPs, of course. You've got new monsters to fight, more skill sets, and different weapons. Definitely want to check this out if you're a World of Warcraft fan. If you're not, you might want to take a step back just because it's a highly addicting game. They spend millions, they make millions every single month. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It took a lot of energy out of me. Hopefully it takes a lot of energy out of you